is Rituparna. Welcome to my channel. It is a brand new year and I'm sure you're sitting down with your list of to-dos, goals, resolutions, things that you want to achieve this year and things that you probably want to leave behind as well. And this time of the year, I also like to do one another thing, that is setting up my vision board. So in today's video, I will walk you through how to set up a vision board, how does it work, what is the importance, and probably give you some ideas and inspiration. Please subscribe and give a big thumbs up to this video if you enjoy. Let's continue. So the first question that comes to mind is, what is a vision board? Now I'm sure you must have seen a lot of videos, pictures about vision boards and have like a vague rough idea about what it is. The first time I heard of this word vision, mission, goal, purpose in a lot of depth was during my business school days. So when I was doing my MBA, we had this in the beginning of our curriculum, to understand an organization and the organization's values, missions and vision, and how does an organization set this. So we were required to study them, analyze them and understand the difference between them. So that is when I first understood that what is a vision and how we can have a vision for ourselves and set a vision for ourselves. So what is vision? Vision is basically your future self, something that you think that you will be in this year, because we are talking about setting up a vision board for 2023. How would you be, what will you be, and all of those things. So basically your future self. How do you go about achieving this vision? You do this by carrying out goals, writing down your goals. So for example, if the vision for 2023 for yourself, you have created to be a healthier and fitter you. So what will be your goals? So probably your goals will be something like moving your body for 30 or 45 minutes every day, eating healthy, eating home cooked meals, eating more of vegetables and fruits, having enough protein, having a good night's rest, so on and so forth. So by designing these goals, you're making sure that the vision that you have created is finally achieved. Now, when you sit down for creating this year's goals and visions and resolutions, do keep in mind what worked for you last year and what did not. Do not aim for such habits or practices that are a very big drastic change from your lifestyle that may not be sustainable, and it should not be very vague, right? So instead of saying that I will read more this year, you can have something of a goal like reading 15 minutes every day, or reading 5 or 10 pages every day, or reading 12 books in a year, something of that sort. So this is how we make sure that it is sustainable, that it is not very vague, it is very, very specific. Another thing that I learned was that when a company or an organization is working on its mission, vision, purpose, value and so on, they tend to put it in like a very bold, bright or a very beautiful way, exactly at the entrance or in such a place that every employee, when they walk into the office space, they are able to look at it, they are able to see it, understand it. Now why is this? Now this is because as human beings we are very forgetful. Even though we know and understand everything in our day-to-day lives, we are so caught up with so many responsibilities, we might forget. Right? And that is why it is very essential to have these goals and values and all of these things in front of us so that we are able to recall, remember them every day. And that is how the concept of a vision board is. So basically you're using a board, it can be a wire board, mesh board, any board for that matter. It can be even just simple plain chart paper. You can do it digitally, physically, however you want. The idea is to put things on it that indicate how your future self will be, that indicate your goals and all of that. A vision board is something very, very personal. You can do it in any way that you want. You can be very minimalistic, very crafty with it. It is completely up to you. Now I have a black wire mesh board with me that I am going to be using for setting up this year's vision board. Also remember to keep your vision board in such a place where you are able to look at it every day. How do you start working on your vision board? For that, as I said, first sit down, reflect on the year that has gone by. If you have failed, then why have you failed? Identify those areas that you want to work on. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't have a list of like 15 or 20 things that you want to work on, because if you do that, there's probably a greater percentage that you may not be able to achieve those, right? So that is the first step. Sit down with a page, paper, notebook, diary, journal, whatever it is, and just understand what you want to vision for yourself in this year. The second thing that you want to do is, once you have set down, narrowed down everything, you want to look for pictures, you want to look for affirmations, mantras, quotes, whatever you like to do. I have sourced all these pictures from Pinterest and from Google and all of that. You can also similarly do so. Then try to understand whether you would like to have a physical vision board, or whether you would want to use a digital one, or whether you want to like have a small space in your journal or planner, like 1 or 2 pages, which you would want to utilize as a smaller vision board, so that you're able to carry it with yourself and all of that. So that is the third step, understanding in what format do you want your vision board to be. The fourth thing that you want to do is take printouts, collect all of the things that you want to put up on your vision board, and finally the step will be to lay everything down. So let's start with setting up my vision board. So this is how I have created a rough layout onto my metal grid. I have not stuck the pictures yet, as you can see. Just laid them all out so that I know and get a brief idea on how I want to style them. Now you can absolutely do it your own way. What I have decided is to have small spaces. So this space here is for all my for my hobbies and things that I do that give me joy and happiness. Then we have something about my health and fitness, and some small affirmations and quotes of that such. So this is how it is going to look. For pasting these, I'm going to be using these Faber-Castell Stack, I think the name of the product. So this is like this. It's like a gum like consistency that we have, and it is removable. So you can remove it and then again use it, which is the best part, I feel. These photos are printed on this glossy type of paper from the local photo shop. And of course this is an expensive method, so you can have them printed on normal paper as well. Now let's begin by sticking all the images. And this is the final result. So as you can see, I have hanged it in my office space. This is where I like to sit and journal. So this is my table here, and I have kept it in a very, very visual place where I'm able to look at it every day very easily. This video comes to an end. I hope you have enjoyed. Do not forget to like and subscribe if you do, and I will see you again next time. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.